4 Chinese students, 1 Indian killed by Russian attack on Kharkiv college dorm.
Here's a summary of the article.
Taipei, 4 Chinese students and 1 Indian student were among 13 reportedly killed by heavy shelling of a college dorm in Kharkiv by Russian forces on Thursday. Ukrainian media outlet Obozhrevatel reported that on Thursday evening Russian forces had fired on a dormitory at the Kharkiv State Academy of Culture. The news agency cited the Kharkiv Regional Civil Military Administration as stating that among the dead are 4 Chinese students and 1 Indian student. 2 Ukrainian students who perished were identified as Oleg Teplovy and Yegor Lundik. The deceased Indian student has been identified as Naveen Shekarappa Gyanaguda, who had been attending Kharkiv National Medical University. 6 more students sustained injuries of varying degrees of severity and are in hospitals in the Kharkiv region. The exact number of dead and wounded from the attack is still being assessed.
This post received a score of 81,000, with an upvote ratio of 91%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Attacking dorms, despicable.
From a Russian student from Moscow, help me spread the information about protests' location and time everywhere. If we, Russians, do it on social media, we now face up to a $15 fee and 3 years in prison if the government traces us. Independent newsletters are being trashed right now by the police. We go undercover on Telegram, but it is not enough to reach out to the amount of people we need. Please don't spend money on awarding my copy-paste, give it to charity.
They are awarding to bring visibility to your comment to help surface it to the top.
Okay.
Ukrainian media outlet Obozhrevatel reported that on Thursday evening Russian forces had fired on a dormitory at the Kharkiv State Academy of Culture. An estimated 13 students were killed in the attack, it says here.
WTF, there's absolutely no reason for that kind of attack.
They are indiscriminately shelling the city, not targeting anything in particular. The intent is to maximize civilian casualties.
I honestly think they just pick an area and go willy-nilly with the shelling. They don't give a shit what it hits. They're trying to use shock and awe, but it's not working against the Ukrainians. I'm hoping they don't escalate it to even more shit. Fuck Putin.
They aren't doing it for the Ukrainians, they are doing it purposely and blaming Ukrainians so they can tell Russians back home Ukrainians are terrorists. This theory makes no sense. The Russians could easily just say it is happening back home without bombing dorms, and could not kill international students. It's far more likely Russia is just spamming artillery. Greater than it's far more likely Russia is just spamming artillery there, it's just they don't care when civilian targets are hit because they can make the claim it's Ukrainian terrorists to the Russians back home.
Why the hell are they attacking college dorms, man? There are kids there.
They've been bombing schools and children's hospitals the past week. Dorms are nothing new, sadly.
Let's free Ukraine from their Nazist government. By bombing schools and hospitals, of course.
And Holocaust museums of all things.
Got to wipe out all of those Nazis?
Everybody knows if there's one gathering place for Nazis, it's a building specifically dedicated to showing the horrible shit the Nazis did. I mean, it's a no-brainer.
That's where they'll least expect them.
Nobody expects the Zionist Nazi Inquisition.
I love Reddit for making me laugh in threads about the worst shit in years, even when I cry about the horrible ACTS each night.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.